Random and a little weird fact number 6, something like the trash that again I really have a hard time getting used to, is that people throw away their toilet paper into the bin next to the toilet instead of throwing it into the toilet and flushing it down. So apparently in the older buildings where the plumbing wasn't that good, or the construction of the toilet was a little different, or the flushing system was different, you shouldn't throw away your toilet paper, otherwise the toilets will get clogged really easily. Now in the more modern and newer buildings, that is not really a problem anymore, so you can just normally flush down your toilet paper and nothing will happen. But a lot of people are still used to throwing away their used toilet paper into the bin. So when you go to the bathroom, especially as it gets later and it's a bathroom that's used a lot, like at a station or a shopping mall or something, there's gonna be a big pile on the trash bin with used toilet paper. And this is one of the things that you notice when you are in Japan. A lot of the toilets, public bathrooms close to like touristic attractions or like shrines. I went to Fushimi Inari Shrine yesterday, and they have often signs, really big signs with pictures and explanations on how you should sit on the toilet, and also, which I see here quite a lot, that you should not throw away your toilet paper into the bin, but put it in the toilet and flush it down. You also see these signs in Korea at the places where you're not supposed to throw the used toilet paper away but flush it. I guess a lot of people are just still used to not flushing them, so they just still throw them away. Yesterday at the shrine, when I got there around noon, the trash bin was still quite empty and clean and stuff. And then a few hours later, after doing the course through all the tories, there was quite a big pile of used toilet paper, and so apparently people don't read it, even if it's just in front of your face, the sticker, the poster that tells you how to use the bathroom. And I don't really know where else you could look when you're in the bathroom because it's not very spacious. I guess it's just a habit, and habits are hard to break. Like for me, it was really hard at those places where I am supposed to throw the paper in the bin instead of flushing it. You always flush it and I'm like, oh damn it, I was supposed to throw that away, but it's weird. So it's hard to break habits like that, I guess. Also in the bathroom, you don't really think about many things, I guess. Just want to do your business and then get on with your day. But yeah, if you're traveling and you ever see these posters telling you shouldn't throw away your toilet paper, use toilet paper, but flush it, then it's probably for Koreans, addressing Korean people. The next fact, number 7, is quite a cute one. It's the skinship between boys, romances, if you will. Compared to Western cultures, I would say there's a lot more skinship going on, and it's just really normal. Especially on campus, we saw a lot of guys going around arm in arm, being really cute, and touching each other. Not really holding hands or anything, but like, arms together, being like this, and really cute. It's not really something you mind, but you just notice, and it's quite cute. I think it's cute. You're usually just like, oh, you just kind of want to cuddle them. Random fact about Korea, number 8. Something you're gonna notice is the delivery guys on their potty scooters. This is something I really want to try because it looks like a lot of fun, although I know driving a scooter in every weather, even in winter, that must be really cold. But if you get delivered something, and yes, you can get McDonald's delivery in Korea, and even if you're just walking on the streets, you see and hear also these amazing scooters with the delivery guys on them. They have like blinking lights all over the scooter and loud music playing, so it kind of looks like a lot of fun driving those things. Again, it must be a hard job driving around, even at night, especially at night. That's when people get delivery the most, I guess. When it's cold and all you ever see of these people is their eyes, because they're completely covered in scarves and hats and several coats and gloves. I can't blame them, really. You should protect yourself. I mean, But yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. And sometimes when you're waiting at, you missed the green light, you're waiting at the street for the light to be green yet again, you hear them coming, you hear them approaching from far away, like this party music. So yeah, delivery guys on their party bikes with blinking lights and loud music. The next one, number 9, is something that can be a little annoying, and this really depends on the building and the place and several factors, I guess, and your influence. But sometimes the heating only works at night. At the dormitory, this goes for the international female hall, but we had an air conditioner that turned into a heater during winter, so it's the AC blowing warm wind into the room. But it was the same for the AC, but you can only use it at specific times. And it was getting quite cold in the room, starting in November, I think, even October, late October, it started getting quite cool inside the rooms. And yeah, you can only switch on the heating overnight. So at 8 a.m. it's gonna stop working. So every time we woke up before 8 a.m. somebody got off, switched on the heating and got back to bed, and then we waited for it to warm up a little so we can get up and get dressed and get ready and stuff. I don't remember exactly when it started at night. I think like 10 or 11 p.m. or maybe a little earlier. Also, we don't really want to keep the heating running during the whole night because it dries the air so badly and you feel extremely dehydrated the next morning and have, I don't know, sore throat, really dry nose and stuff. So I think it doesn't really help if you're already kind of under the weather or think you're gonna get a cold, or everyone around you has a cold and you're just like, please, not me. Yeah, it's not really gonna help with that. Or maybe they thought, okay, they're gonna be out studying all day. But there's some people who study in their rooms or do their homework in their rooms. A lot of people, actually. And we don't have classes all day long. I mean, I had 2 classes every day. And then there's other people who had like a really long day and then other days off. So some of that time they're gonna spend at home. And even during the weekends, maybe you're gonna be home. Yes, you might want to travel a lot, but also sometimes you just want to stay home or you have stuff to do, At some point I went out and bought a lot of like really fluffy, cozy blankets at Daiso for my roomie and I, and I'm really glad that I did. I've used them a lot. Now at the general hall, a girl staying there told me it's really, really hot all the time. They have floor heating, but again, they don't have influence over the panel, the control panel, so they can't switch it off. And apparently it's on all the time. It was set on quite a high temperature, so they fit really hot. And we sometimes felt really cold. So yeah. And after moving to Seoul, the place I was staying at there also had floor heating, but again, it only worked, I don't know exactly the time, but it started working at some point in the evening or at night, and then at some point in the morning it stopped working. Only on the 1st of January, I'm guessing because it was a holiday and most people were at home celebrating with their family. It was working the whole day, and it never felt so warm and cozy in my room in Seoul like on that day. That was amazing. But yeah, not every building or not every room is like that. I stayed at a different Airbnb shortly before I came to Japan for a few days. It wasn't the most modern heating system there, and also it was kind of random. I didn't really understand it that well, but you could also use it during the day, so it wasn't limited to the night. Last but not less weird is number 10, the Internet Explorer. So a lot of homepages, websites and sites or programs on sites that you want to use or need to log in or pay something online work only if you open them via the Internet Explorer. So you cannot use Chrome, you cannot use any other browser for some sites. You need to use the Internet Explorer. I don't know if this goes for whole Europe, but at least in my circle or my friends and people that I know in Germany or in general don't really like the Internet Explorer that much. Usually people use Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or something like that. Yeah, most people really don't want to use the Internet Explorer. But for a lot of sites here or things that you want to do, or if you want to sign up somewhere, you need to open the page in the Internet Explorer or it won't work. Can somebody please explain that to me, Korean people out there? Why is that? Those were my 10 random facts or things that I noticed upon moving to Korea. Please let me know what you thought about it. You knew these things? Did they surprise you? Do you have other interesting facts that you want to share? Then please let me and everybody else know. Feel free to comment down below. I hope you're having a great day, and if you have any further questions about Korea, what things you came across that, or you read somewhere that you thought were confusing, or you don't really know if they're true or not, just ask in the comment section down below and I will try my best to answer. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun and see you next time. Bye!